Hey everyone, I'm Nick.
I'm Vic.
And we're Envy Board Gaming. Well, if you haven't joined us for one of these, it's called Guess the Review. This is episode 3 of that. It's a series that we're doing, just playing a game. We're playing a game where we are quoting each other. So we do 3 quotes the other person said.
Okay.
We try to identify what game we were talking about. So we rank them for 1 point, 2 points, and 3 points. So 3 points being the most difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing 3 quotes of each other, and we also have 1 lifeline, which costs a point just to activate. You get 1 of those. So it wouldn't make sense to do it on the first question, but from the second and third question, you could risk 1 point, and you will learn the rating, what we scored that particular game. So that gives us a little hint of what it might be. So we just see who wins, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to get started with a quote that Vic said, so roll the clip.
The cleverness of thinking about which tile you're going to take in terms of what's going to be pushed down and made available to your opponent. Because that's another thing that does add a little bit of depth to the game. And I like the different scoring that can happen with the 1, 2, 3 at the end on the score sheet. It does change.
The 1, 2, and 3 on the score sheet. Push down. Give to opponent. 1, 2, 3 on the score sheet. Ah. Wow. I should have watched our whole library.
And studied.
All day.
If it were worth money, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I had a first inclination when you were going through it,
Okay.
and then
Lost it at the end?
I was like the 1, 2, and 3. What's the 1, 2, and 3?
Okay.
What
So
could
maybe you
that
can't remember.
be?
Maybe you can't remember if that. It could be right or wrong. I don't know, but maybe you don't
They're
remember.
making stuff up in that review. Push down and what will be available to push down. 1, 2, 3. I am gonna guess, but I don't know.
Okay.
Praga Kaput Ragni?
No.
No.
It is Santa Monica.
Santa Monica. Oh, of course. 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3
Oh.
scoring, and you push down. Yep. That's the number 1. We'll see. And the way I rated these, I had a hard time. I think they're pretty equal, so you're not gonna have one extremely hard to me.
Okay.
They're all pretty equal. All right.
Okay. Roll the clip for Nick's question for 1 point.
And I need all that algae to do set action. Maybe it was the laboratory or whatever it might be. So there's a lot of consideration of what effects your actions are going to take before you actually do the things you want to do. Will you still have those resources? Pretty sure that's Sarkadian's First Light. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. I'm
got
on the
it.
board. I got
Yeah.
1 point.
That was for 1.
Good. All right, we're going to do number 2 for Vic.
I mean, there's so many choices. As Nick said, you can go to so many different places, different ways to win. You don't have to set out to do one thing in particular. And I'd focused before on the dials. And I think that secret challenge adds another layer to help you guide your decision.
Secret challenge. Dials. What games have we even played? The Secret Challenge. I don't want to say Praga has dials, but I can't guess that again. So I'm gonna say Abomination.
No,
Ooh.
but it does have dials, doesn't it?
It does.
This is not Praga Kaput Radney. I was going to say that just to make it.
Ooh.
It is Tidal Blades.
Tidal Blades.
The dials and your
challenge.
Your
The
challenge.
keyword challenge. That's like the
Challenge
whole
is a
world.
lot, like, yeah.
The whole game is about challenge.
Yes. Mhm.
Missed opportunity. All right. So here's next clip for 2 points.
Heavy set collection. That's the main mechanism here, along with area majority. So if you don't like site collection, I'm not sure this game's going to change your mind. If you don't like area control, I don't think this game's going to change your mind. You have to like those 2 mechanisms. All right. Well, I'm going to go with my first instinct on this, and this is Ethnos.
Yeah, wow. This guy, he spent all day probably watching his clips.
Those spoke to me so far.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
try to go easy on him because the last 2 episodes I gave him kind of really ambiguous quotes. So this time I tried to take it back and like mention at least more identifiers for you to be fair. So.
Yeah. So that is helping me. So right now we got 3-0.
Yeah.
But
and now
this you
you've
can
got
tie with one right answer. If you get this one, we're tied.
Can I do it? Let's see.
Roll clip number 3.
I love the quick actions, the way that we could go back and forth really quickly to place your workers, and you really you have control over your own tableau of the cards you're building in your display. So it is interesting that you can go a couple routes. You can choose to have 4 of the same type, or you can mix it up with 2 different ones. So that is interesting that you can, change your mind on your plan.
For 3 points.
I'm gonna say Targi.
Targi's correct. We are tied.
Woo! Yes. Okay, that's exciting. When I first heard, I'm like, oh, it's gotta be with a different. I'm like, oh, all right.
3-3. This is for all the marbles. Either, well, what would be interesting is if I took a lifeline, I lost a point and didn't get it, and you won.
I could see that happening.
That could happen.
This is the toughest one.
All right.
Roll clip for 3 points for Nick.
It does feel like a classic game on the table. It feels like you're playing an older game, but it does look nice. Parts of it looks nice. So the board itself looks nice. Wow. It feels like a classic game. I'm going to have to reread that one again.
Okay. So, quote is, it does feel like a classic game on the table. It feels like you are playing an older game, but it does look nice. Parts of it look nice. So the board itself looks nice.
I'm having a lot of trouble with this
Yeah,
one.
3-pointer. That's why it made it so a little harder.
All right. This one might take a while. I'm going to think of what game feels like a classic game, but it's not. And it seems like it somewhat looks nice. It mostly looks nice. The board is nice. Okay.
Parts of it look nice.
Yeah, so other parts I'm pretty disappointed with, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. So what game would fit that bill? It feels like a classic game.
Looks older.
Is that what I said verbatim? Looks
You
older?
said it feels like you were playing an older game. Classic, and it feels like you're playing an older game.
And the board looks nice. So I'm gonna eliminate Santa Maria. I'm gonna eliminate that because I don't like that board. But it does have an older feel to it. What other game has that? Older feel, but nice board. Classic game. Yeah, I'm struggling with this one. And I don't want to get the point because I don't know if it'll help me. It'll tell me if I like the game or not.
But I don't even think that's very helpful. As
Right,
a
if it's like, yeah, sometimes it might not be. If it's like right in the middle, like,
Yeah, or like the last time I was all games that you weren't even like huge on.
Yeah.
You were all like 7s, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, if you would have said that for Title Blades, though, that would have been a really high score. You gave that
Yeah,
huge
that's
score.
true. That would have helped. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have got a point off that. Okay, a classic. Nice board. Why am I having so much trouble thinking of something that would apply right here? It doesn't seem like a party game. It doesn't seem like a cooperative game. A nice board. Okay, it doesn't, no. It's gotta have a nice board. We're gonna have to show the fast forward logo now. Alright. I don't know that this is right at all, but I'm gonna take a stab at it. Now I'm torn between two. I have 2 picks,
Yeah.
and they're maybe both wrong. They may be both wrong. They probably are. It's probably an older video that we did, because it's a 3-point question. The 2 that I have picked are not that old. They are not that old, the videos we've done. It's the two that spring to mind as a classic game with a good board are Crown of Amara and Hadara. Now, I have no idea if either one of those is correct. Probably not. But I'm going to pick one of those. I am going to pick... Feels like an older game. I'm going to pick Hadara. No?
No, so it was Pan Am. Pan Am, you said that. And then right after I had to
It
cut
feels
the
older.
sentence because you started
Said
talking
Pan.
about engineers. And,
Okay.
and then I'm like, that's going to
Yeah,
give
too
it
much,
away.
too obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that too. Pan Am is even better fit than the two I mentioned, and I should have gotten that one.
Yeah.
Probably. Probably not.
And then the
difficult.
other clip I considered was when you're talking about it, how it's like Ticket to Ride, but then that's going to
Oh,
be,
that's too obvious.
you're going to, that's a
Obviously that.
1-pointer.
Yeah, I
So.
would have said that right away. Yeah, it's interesting. This the game is interesting. Thinking back to all the reviews, and then when you hear the game, it's like, oh yeah, that's.
I know,
pretty
that's how I
cool.
felt with Tidal Blades, because I should have known by challenge, that's obvious.
Yeah, I thought that's why I didn't score the 3. The reason I was gonna put it at 1, but then I was worried you were gonna use that 1 point, or you wouldn't use the 1 point. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's why I did put it as 3. Is what I meant to say, because you could use your whatever you call it, whatever we're calling this timeline or
Your
whatever
lifeline.
You can use that and it'd be pretty clear because she scored a 9.4 Tidal Blades. So if I say a 9.4, there's like 2 games.
I
you
see
would
what
think
you're
of.
saying, yeah, she kind of gave me that out
Yeah,
in a way.
I'm trying to weigh it because of that rating.
Hmm.
So we have a tie. This is our second tie
Yeah.
of 3 episodes. But there was one blowout in there. So if you haven't watched the previous ones, there's a blowout and there's this is our second tie.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep doing this. We have plenty of reviews to do. We
Why
can
not?
actually double up if we wanted to. If we had like the right quotes and whatnot, we can actually do one we've already done and be like a curveball.
Mhm.
Never know.
Yeah. Well, we hope you enjoyed this little game that we are playing. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel for more awesome games and content. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.